remembering of myself, then dream becomes reality. If there is the remembering of myself, then the reality, the so-called reality, becomes just a dream. This is the difference between the dreaming and the reality. For a meditative mind, or for the science of meditation, this is the only difference. If you are, then the whole reality is just a dream. If you are not, then the dreaming becomes reality. Nagarjuna says that now I am, so the world is not. While I was not, the world was. Only one can exist. That doesn't mean that the world has disappeared. Nagarjuna is not telling about this world. He is telling about the world of dreaming. Either you can be, or the dreams can be. Both cannot be. So the first step will be to continue remembering constantly I am. Simple I am. Don't say Ram, don't say Sham, don't use any name, because that you are not. Just simply I am. Try it in any activity and then feel. The more real you become inside, the more unreal becomes the surrounding world. Reality becomes I and the world becomes unreal. The world is real and the I is unreal. Both cannot be real. Your feeling that you are is just a dream now. The world is real. Change the emphasis. Become real. The world will become unreal. Gurdjieff worked on this method continuously. His chief disciple, P.D. Ouspensky, relates that when Gurdjieff was working on him with this method, and he was practicing for 3 months continuously, this remembering I am, I am, I am. After 3 months, everything is stopped. Thoughts, dreaming, everything is stopped. Only one note remained inside, like eternal music. I am, I am, I am, I am. And now this was not an effort. This was a spontaneous activity going on. I am. Then Gurdjieff called Ouspensky out of the house. For 3 months he was kept in a house, not allowed to move out. Then Gurdjieff said, "Come with me." They were residing in a Russian town, Tiflis. Gurdjieff called him out and they went into the streets. And Ouspensky writes in his diary that for the first time I could understand what Jesus means when he says man is asleep. The whole city looked me asleep. People were moving in their sleep. Shopkeepers were selling in their sleep. Customers were buying in their sleep. The whole city was asleep. I looked at Gurdjieff, only he was awake. The whole city was asleep. They were angry, they were fighting, they were loving, buying, selling, doing everything. Ouspensky says, now I could see their faces, their eyes. They were asleep. They were not there. The inner center was missing. It was not there. Ouspensky said to Gurdjieff, I don't want to go more. What has happened to this city? Everyone seems asleep, drugged. Gurdjieff said, nothing has happened to this city. Something has happened to you. You have been undrugged. The city is the same. The same you moved before 3 months. But you couldn't see other people as asleep because you were also asleep. Now you can see, because a certain quality of awareness has come to you. 3 months practicing continuously I am, you have become, in a very small measure, but you have become aware. A part of your consciousness has gone beyond dreaming. That's why you can see everyone is asleep, dead, moving, drugged, as if hypnotized. Ouspensky says, I couldn't bear that phenomena. Everyone asleep. Whatsoever they are doing, they are not responsible for it. They are not. How can they be responsible? He came back and he asked Gurdjieff, what is this? Am I deceived somehow? Have you done something to me that the whole city seems asleep? I cannot believe my own eyes. But this will happen to anyone. If you can remember yourself, then you will know that no one is remembering himself and going on, moving. The whole world is asleep. But start. While you are awake, any moment you remember, start, I am. I don't mean that you have to repeat the word I am. The feeling, taking a bath, feel I am. Let there be the touch of that cold shower. And let yourself be there behind, feeling it and remembering I am. Remember, I am not saying verbally you have to repeat I am. You can repeat it. But that repetition will not give you awareness. That repetition may even create more sleep. There are many people who are repeating many things. They go on repeating.